From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back to East Texas Live on KETK. We've got Mechele Mills in with the Better Business Bureau. Today we're talking about dieting scams and what you need to look out for. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
And with the new year comes the new scams, right?
Yes, we're all trying to lose a little bit of that holiday weight.
We all need to.
Well, me too. Scam artists are looking for ways to take advantage of that, so we want everybody to keep an eye out for how they might be trying to get you.
Well, and you asked me, right in the break, can you believe people are going to take advantage of us while we're trying to better ourselves? And my answer was yes, because
unfortunately, that's always the answer now. I mean, whatever we're trying to do, they're going to be right in there trying to take advantage of us. So since we're all trying to get rid of that holiday weight, they're going to be right there.
Yeah. So what are some things that we need to look out for when we start looking for these diet programs?
Well, first of all, just because you see a testimonial or a weight loss claim doesn't mean it's true. So when you're reading these things, don't get emotionally caught up in that. And if anything promises they guarantee you to lose weight or it's a miracle cure or whatever, just those are trigger words. The trigger words, those are red flags. You want to make sure that there is no guarantee, there is no miracle cure for this. And if it doesn't involve diet and exercise somehow in the program or the pill or whatever, then it's probably not true, and they're probably just trying to take your money. So be very, very watchful for that. If something says there's a free trial, please read the fine print on that. We have so many people that come to us and say it may start out as free, but then they end up paying sometimes hundreds of dollars per week because they can't get out of a subscription that they've subscribed to. So please keep that in mind. And before you do any kind of pill or program or any kind of diet program, talk to your doctor first. If anything that affects your health, you do want to talk to your doctor first. Make sure it's safe for you because everybody's different.
I think one other important thing is you probably, when you're looking at these programs, want them to put the money where the mouth is. You want to see the results from other people, but those could those be doctored, those photos?
The photos could be doctored. They could be hijacked from other ads. They could be, they could be totally fake. They could be photoshopped. I mean, it could have been any of those things. And just realize that some people are paid to be in those commercials, so they may not be true.
Well, I mean, how do we go about navigating that when you're looking at these photos? How can we distinguish if they're real or not?
So go to bbb.org, check out the company, check the ingredients on the back of the bottles if you're going that way. Again, talk to your doctor about these things, but just make sure you do your research and don't act impulsively ever whether it's this or whether you're purchasing anything. You always want to do research first.
All right, so unfortunately we do it. We've been scammed. What are our next steps at this point?
Report it to BBB Scam Tracker. That's bbb.org/scam tracker, so that we can track the numbers, the website, the emails that these are coming from, and then report it to, if you've gotten it online, if you see the ad online, also report it to the FBI's Internet Crime Center. So that's ic3.gov.
All right, one more time, where can we go for some more information from the BBB?
BBB.org.
All right, always keeping us up to date with the latest scams.
We try.
There's going to be more in 2023. Trust me on this. Thanks for being with us this morning, Mechele. We appreciate it. Coming up next on East Texas Live, it's KETK Gives Back time. See who we are celebrating today.